Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it.
Today we have, what does Naruto have? Red Demon's Dragon? What does Sasuke have? Stardust Dragon. Yeah, I forgot which part we're on. Anyways, before we start, don't forget to, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. Now, shall we get started? Straight into the Tsunade Retrieval arc. Once again, we all know how to begin, so might as well go straight into the changes, which it would be when Naruto would, of course, meet Itachi and Kisame. If I said their names right. Like in canon, Sasuke would eventually arrive down the hall and would see Itachi would go batshit crazy. As he would bring out Stardust and Spark Dragon from the very start. You know, Stardust, oh, I forgot to retcon something. Yeah, you remember that form I gave him about during the tuning exams where he fought Rock Lee? Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I didn't like it, so it's just gone. He never had it in the first place. Just want to point that out. For the small change, Stardust Bus Dragon just defeats Lee too. But anyways, back to what I was saying earlier about this fight right here. As Stardust Spark Dragon will launch a very powerful attack towards Itachi. I forgot the name of his attack, so I'm just gonna call it Shooting Sonic from now on. So Stardust will launch a Shooting Sonic straight at Itachi, as Kisame will step in front of him, trying to block it with Samihara. Just trying to absorb it. However, this not being made of chakra, he would be, blown out of the building. Anyways, Naruto would eventually summon Red Demon's Dragon, and the two would launch a combined attack at Itachi, from opposing sides. You can't exactly call it combined, so just two separate attacks towards Itachi, which would kind of force him to use the Susanoo much earlier than in canon to block the two attacks. There's no really other way out of this situation I can think of, at least. But would use the Susanoo to defend himself from both attacks, with it not even having a scratch on it. So Itachi would use Amaterasu on Amaterasu on Stardust Dragon, which would basically take him down, burning it to, can't call it death, it comes back after a while, but burning it to its destruction. And would also do the same to Red Demon's Dragon, basically leaving them both covered in Amaterasu and burning to destruction or death. Kisame comes back and goes to, attack Naruto, but luckily Jiraiya would arrive as in canon to save the two. Also, side note, Sasuke still is left in the same position as in canon, so he won't be joining this adventure this time. But anyways, back, Jiraiya still arrives and is able to send Kisame and Itachi running. Loki saw me Itachi could possibly easily take him down. But hey, we continue on. Our next change will happen around the time Naruto would fight Tsunade. Probably should stop making these huge jumps in time. But anyways, continue on to what the fight would change. By fight, I mean mainly Scarlight will be doing most, if not all, of the work in battling Tsunade, and would actually be able to match her power, matching her punch to claw, you could say. You get it. This. Anyways, matching her fist to claw. Now, so eventually, well, basically level it up to Red Dragon Archstein Bane. I cannot believe, you wouldn't believe how many times I've had to practice this. And from there, he would overpower Tsunade. Well, technically, he doesn't. Dragons don't have genders in some places. And would launch a, well, giant flame attack from its mouth straight to Tsunade to finish her off. Maybe kill her, maybe just knock her out. This will force Tsunade into using, well, the 100 healing jutsu much earlier too. Well, I think she did use it in this arc. Yeah, I think she did use it. And so the battle between the two will resume with Tsunade standing much more of a chance this time. But eventually, due to the tons of collateral damage that would have happened around, Jiraiya would have to, well, stop the two. And by call it off and tell them to stop. 3 counts in Naruto, but so we go to our next gigantic time jump. I swear this is the last one of the part. You probably should stop doing this. Where our next change would happen, Naruto versus Kabuto. Which basically doesn't change at all, except for Naruto not nearly dying from whatever Kabuto did to him. Look, I haven't rewatched this arc in a while. Well, he still lands the Rasengan, and, well, Kabuto still gets up, but at least he knocks him down. But Naruto luckily is able to stay up this time in the fight. And would be able to help out. And would be able to help out in the signing battle. And by Naruto helping out in the signing battle, I mean Bane being summoned to help out in the battle. Bane basically being short for this long name I don't feel like reading off anytime. And Orochimaru basically summoned the Earthbound. Is Earthbound, which I refuse to say the name or memorize of. So the two would battle again. Which eventually the Earthbound would be defeated once again. However, it would be much tougher since all his heads aren't cut off. But from here, everything else in this arc basically remains as in canon. So that is it for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. See you next time.